Hi, welcome to week 2 of our English class for the 4th quarter. And once again, I am Ma'am Ruth Belesi Maglinas, your teacher on the go. And we are still on judging the relevance and word of ideas, soundness of author's reasoning, and effectiveness of the presentation. Specifically, so last week we have started talking about the 6 tips on how you can spot factual or truthful information. And as I recall, let us enumerate once again those 6 tips. The first one is consider the source. Number 2, read beyond. Number 3, check the author. Number 4, verify supporting sources. Number 5, check the date. And number 6, check your own biases. So last time you were able to listen to the conversation of Mario and Clara, and hopefully you have figured out who is stating the truthful information. Was it Mario or Clara? Now, for this week, we will be talking about Learning Task 3 and Learning Task 4. Okay, class, for Learning Task 3, you may refer to the news clip using the link that I have provided, or you may refer to the transcribed version of the news clip provided in your module. So you have to read the whole selection, that is the one inside the box. And then after reading and analyzing that paragraph or article, you have to answer the guide questions, which is composed of 5 items. Numbers 1 to 4 have choices. And then number 5 is you're going to complete the table by supplying the necessary information from the news. So you have to write there the source of the news. So you have to put the details. So you may write in short sentences. And then you have to write the author. You have to give the supporting sources. The supporting sources are, of course, mentioned in the whole article. And then the date of the news. So that is for Learning Task 3. Last one, for Learning Task 4, you have to analyze the situations and then decide whether it can help you obtain factual information or not. So you're going to put a check if you think the situation is helping you to obtain factual information. If not, you're going to put a cross. Okay, let's have them one by one. Number 1, you are reading an article about the number of new positive cases of COVID-19 in your place. Then, you found out that the article is already out of date. So, nagbabasa ka ng article about sa number of new cases of COVID-19 in your place. But, nakita nyo sa date na ito pala ay dati pa. So, is it a check or a cross? Next, number 2, Amanda saw a viral Twitter post from unknown source who asserted that a medicinal plant is being used to cure COVID-19 patients. So, a viral Twitter post from an unknown source. Unknown, meaning to say hindi alam kung sino ba ang pinagmulan, that they are using medicinal plant or halamang gamot para panggamot sa COVID-19. So, is it a check or a cross? Number 3, a resource speaker in the seminar you are attending mentioned names of credible authors while expounding his ideas. So, yung speaker daw sa inattendan yung seminar ay nagbanggit ng mga credible, kapanipaniwala o kilalang mga authors habang ipinapaliwanag niya ang kanyang idea. So, is it a check or a cross? Number 4, your friend saw a cryptic news headline and shared it in her timeline, but it does not present any details about the whole story. So, there is the outrageous or intriguing headline in the post, but there are no specific details about the whole story. So, is it a check or a cross? And finally, number 5, a social media influencer stressed Filipinos have no right in the West Philippine Sea. So, yun ang kanyang sinabi. Filipinos have no right in the West Philippine Sea. But, he failed to cite any source to prove his claim. So, wala naman siyang binanggit na any source na magpo-prove sa kanyang sinabi. So, is it a check or across. So that's it for learning task 4. So that will be all for our first lesson on the fourth quarter, the 6 tips on how to spot factual or truthful information. And once again, I want you to remember that checking the legitimacy of the articles that you are reading online will help you save from becoming a victim of fake news. So again, you have to be very critical on the things that you are reading or viewing online. So see you next week for our new lesson. Keep safe everyone, and God bless us all.